Welcome back to Suns Latest, and thank you to Underdog Fantasy for sponsoring this video. If you haven't scanned the QR code, give it a shot, sign up, as it's a really good deal. It's really easy, it's fun, and isn't that the point? I'm getting better at picking and doubled my cash. It surprised me. I picked Book to go over a season average against the Knicks, which he did. It's easy when your team is consistent. You're betting on someone like Devin Booker. Just play favorites. Why not? You got a good team, and you got a great player. So a huge shout out to Underdog Fantasy for sponsoring this video. As of this recording, over 1,400 Suns subscribers to Suns Latest on Fan Arch. Thank you very much. Real quick, we're not going to do comments or trivia today. We have too much to get to because of the two games. And apologies for not doing Suns Latest the last 2 days. I caught that flu, something 12 going around in Texas. And I am still a shambles. So no excuses, but I couldn't even talk the last 2 days. So I'm coming back around. Still a little shivery, though. So you'll see me like shudder a couple of times today. Here is your quote. Do you think we're going to get in trouble for this? Ron Artest, before he became Meta World Peace, to Steven Jackson immediately after the Malice in the Palace. Some questions answer themselves. All right, so Suns and Nets. Suns injuries. Devin Booker was a game-time decision as his left ankle, which kept him out of the Pistons game, isn't 100%, but he played in the win against the Knicks, and yeah, he got into the game against the Knicks. Jamari Bouye finally cleared out of concussion protocol and on the bench, but he did not play. Coach's decision. And he wasn't even on the bench for the Sixers game. So there's really something going on with him. And I'm genuinely concerned, and they're not saying much. There's something going on with his head, and that's really scary. Jalen Green estimated return for both players was Monday the 19th. Now both are back, according to Coach Ott. Obviously, Bouye is not. As of this recording, Jalen Green not on the injured list. When asked if Jalen Green would return, Coach Ott said, that's where we're headed. All the Nets injuries mentioned before, the important ones anyway, changed. Michael Porter Jr. played. Him and Cam Thomas are pretty much that whole team. So Book makes that lean back mid so iconic. It's so beautiful. It's an unblockable shot. It's almost like he's trying to lean back as far as he can, just for some flair. It's kind of cool. Grayson and Book communicate without talking. They always seem to know where the other one is. They make it a point to get the other the next ball. For open looks, it was evident all game long in Brooklyn, 70-53 with 2 left in the first half. Then the Nets come back up by 17 in the fourth with just over 9 left, and the Nets came back with a 19-6 run, making it 118-114 with 4 minutes left. Villain makes a 3, followed by his 15th tech. Nets make the tech. Then Grayson found Royce for a 3. Royce with his timely threes for a 124-115 lead and sealing it. Brooklyn can score. They cannot defend at all. Dylan Brooks with an awesome game high. 27 on 8 for 15, 6 for 9 threes, 5 for 5 free throws, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, no turnovers. Booker with 24 and 10 for 18, 1 for 4 threes. He is this guy now. It's too consistent for him to be shooting, to say that he's a decent three-point shooter at this point. He's not a good three-point shooter anymore. It's been 3 months? He can't even get to 35%. 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 turnovers. It's the Nets. Colin Gillespie starting 22 points in 28 minutes, 7 for 10, 5 for 7 on threes, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and a steal. Brooklyn asking, who is that guy? Another solid from Mark Williams, 16 on 5 and 6, 6 for 8 free throws, 8 rebounds, 2 steals, and a beautiful snatch and gather of a Nick Claxton floater. That was top 10 ESPN. That was really fun to make it 3 blocks for the game. Nice game from Royce with, again, clutch and timely shooting, along with 11 on 4 for 8, 3 for 7. Threes, 3 boards, 5 assists. Grayson Allen still trying to settle in on the range, but effective with 14 on 5 for 13 and 4 for 10 on threes, 3 rebounds, 8 assists, tied for game high with the Nets' Terrence Mann. Suns finally shot lights out. Now, to be fair, as I mentioned, Brooklyn does not play any defense. 57 from the field, 51 from 3, 78 from the free throw line, 126-117, a team we should beat, and we did. So, moving on to the next night, Tuesday against Philly, Suns and Sixers. Sixer injuries. Paul George out with a knee. Joel Embiid out with a knee. Suns injuries. So Mark Williams was listed as game time decision for rest, but they always do that with him for the load management issue, and he always seems to play. So he played. And for the first time since November 8th, the return of Jalen Green, 57-53 at the half, 66-59, 9:21 in the third, and then third quarter shift that we always talk about that I firmly believe in. Dylan Brooks 2 for 10 from the field at this point. We roar back 74-71 at 6:13 on a Royce running pull-up. 2 good boards from Villain, 3 from Villain Jr. Booker with the assist. 7 points in 9 minutes for Jalen Green at this point. The Sixers' Kelly Oubre we all like Kelly Oubre. He had a lot of style. He's good, and he always gets up to play any former team, and he has a lot of former teams. But when he's your leading scorer and you have Tyrese Maxey on the court, that's not good for your team. Goody, Green, Gillespie, and Grayson all making a solid run to end the third, up by 13, 97-84. Offensive rebounding is really starting to irritate me. I don't think it's for lack of trying. I'm just, maybe it's that whole power forward thing that I won't shut up about. Fourth quarter, pulling away at 6:59 with a 15-point lead, 107-92. Buddies, this is a back-to-back on the road. Loving what I'm seeing. And I don't remember the final tally, but 18 for 18 free throws up to that point. Sixers cut it to 112-105 with 3:23 left, but that was it. A nice 116-110 win. Another game because no Embiid and no Paul George. Yeah, we should win that game. Game high 27 on 9 for 23 and 7 for 7 free throws from Book. 2 for 5 on threes. Nice game for Royce. 9 on 3, 3 for 7. Boards. 9 on 3 for 7, 2 assists. Dillon lost his touch after the really good shooting game against Brooklyn. 2 for 13, 0 for 3 on threes, but 5 rebounds. 9 rebounds for Mark Williams, who looked tired. So maybe this is a good time to rest, and the All-Star break is going to do good for him as well. 20 minutes, 12 points on 4-11, 2 for 4, and 2 for 2 for Jalen Green. Not bad. 16 on 6 of 9 for Jordan Goodwin, 2 for 4, 2 for 2. 2 for 2 free throws and 5 rebounds. 16 for Grayson on 5 for 11, 4 for 9, 2 for 2, 5 rebounds, 6 of 6. Grayson Allen is just solid. And 12 on 3 for 6. He only shot threes, and 3 for 3 on free throws, plus 4 and 4 for Colin Gillespie. Your Phoenix Suns have won 3 straight, all on the road, 12 out of 16. Your Phoenix Suns are 27-17, 6th in the West, 2nd in the Pacific Division. Not even a percentage point, barely a percentage point behind the Lakers for 1st in the Pacific. We would be 3rd in the East, clawing at the number 2 spot. We are in the ATL on Friday. We're back home Sunday the 25th, against the Heat. Tuesday on the 27th, Brooklyn comes back to us. It seems like we're doing a whole lot of, we play the team, especially for the East Coast teams. We play them, and then they come back and play us like within the same week. Is that something that I'm like, am I missing on that? It just seems like that's how it keeps happening. I could be totally wrong. You never know. Alrighty, so let's get to it. Fast breaks, buzzer beaters, and block parties are back, and Underdog is the best place to get in on all the action. Playing on Underdog, it's easy. Just pick whether your favorite players will go higher or lower on stats like points and rebounds and steals and whatever else you can come up with. Get your picks right. You can win up to 5,000 times your cash. This week on Underdog, I'm looking at the Heat's Norman Powell for higher than his 23.7 average. He should be an all-star this year. He's so good. And the Blazers, Denny Avila, up-and-comer, and he's back on the Blazers. He was out for a little bit. Higher than his season average of 28.2. Download the app today and use promo code BASKETBALLFAN to score $75 in bonus entries when you play your first $5. That's promo code BASKETBALLFAN. Underdog. Make picks. Win money.
Must be 18 plus. 19 plus in Alabama and Nebraska. 19 plus in Colorado for some games. 21 plus in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia. And present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/play and get terms DFSTML for details. Offer not valid in Maryland, Michigan, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. In New York, call the 24/7 helpline at 1-878 or text HOMI 467-369.
Alrighty, so I mentioned earlier, it's like if you're going to do this, go with your, be a homer. Go with a player that you like. Obviously, Devin Booker is a pretty good bet. Look at his scoring lately. So what's been happening is, excuse me. So 27-3-4, and that was Tuesday, and that was against the Philadelphia 76ers. He had a good game, and then, against Brooklyn, Dylan Brooks took over for him, but for the most part, 24-4-4. Previous game before that, against the Knicks, this is first of the 3 in a row. I love that we won 3 in a row on the road. 27-4-4, 24-9-9 in the loss to the Heat. I don't like the loss to the Heat. I don't like any of our losses, but I thought that one could have been avoided. And the win against Detroit, what's kind of cool about a guy like Devin Booker? It's like, share the ball. You don't have to kill it every single night, especially against a team like the Washington Wizards. So 17-3-8. This is how you get your picks. This is what you got to do. Just go to Underdog. Make picks, win money. Enter the promo code BASKETBALLFAN. Hey, it's going to be a short one today. I'm fading really fast, but we're going to get back on it tomorrow. Pray for my health. Just be lucky you're not here so I'm not coughing on you. I appreciate you watching. Go Suns.